So next we will move to static versus dynamic. Okay, so static versus dynamic web pages. So what is static versus dynamic web pages? So generally web page which we see in internet and all, there are two types of web pages. One is a static, one is dynamic. So when a static web pages is just for viewing, we can't give any input in that. Okay, suppose you will see na some in like some web pages are there where we used to log in, register, also we give feedback and all right. So those are dynamic web pages, and some web pages are just we view it, there is nothing like nothing input we can give. All right, so those are static web pages. All right, I hope you all got the things. Okay, so mainly in like dynamic web pages we use database and that is backend design and all, and the web and static web pages is just a front end design, there will be no backend in that because we don't give any input. Okay, next is static web content. Okay, so what is in static web content, how it work? Okay, so browser request index.html from server. All right, so as I told, the default which will like HTML file which the browser will server will take is index.html. Okay, so they will when we will click on browser any URL or any site URL, then they will ask the request the server to give me the index.html. Okay, so after that they will like after that the web server will search that data in that, and they will just give the output in the browser. Okay, so the server will respond to sending content of HTML, okay, that is index.html to browser. All right, so I will repeat it again. So first thing is that browser, when we click like when we open browser, that is Chrome or anything, so there we will type the URL. When we type the URL of any site, okay, it will request the server to give that URL, that is default is index.html. Okay, then web server, because the data and everything is stored in web server, so they will find that the data, that the like URL, and they will respond it by showing the content, by sending the content to browser which we see. Okay, next is browser render requested content, that is the thing. Okay, so it will be request will be done. Now you can see the browser. All right, next we will see dynamic web content. Okay, so how dynamic web content work? All right, so in dynamic web content what happens, same we will request the browser, like we will type the browser in the that URL we will type in browser, and then it will request that file from the server, and then server will try to find it that it exists or not, and from that data, from that database, that web server will give us output. Okay, means it will show our website. Okay, the server will recognize request as program or script. Okay, so next thing is that this is our program which they will find, okay, or script which they will find. Because dynamic, as I said, we give dynamic web pages those kind of web page in which we use javascript for giving input in the web page like registration and login, and also they will find that program, they will find that script, and when they will find that program or script from the web server, they will give the output. Okay, so program runs, get the information, okay, about the request from the server, interact with the server resource such as database, and generates response HTML and JavaScript as I mentioned. Okay, so program will run and get the information about the request from the server and interact with the server. Okay, because it should interact with the server, because as I told, all the database, whatever the HTML file, CSS file, JavaScript file, we have to upload in a server. Okay, so to make our website live, all right, to host our website. So when we will click the URL in the browser will request the server to find those files. And when they will go get those files, the program will run and we will get the response. That is our HTML file and JavaScript file. We will get to see our web page that will be displaying in web browser. All right. Okay, fine. So we'll move to